Welcome back, Quarterlings, to more Inquisitor. Getting back on the Inquisitor frontier now. The Dragon Age Origins is all set. Keep in mind, these are 1 hour videos. Thusly, it's going to seem like they're not being uploaded as nearly as much as Dragon Age. Not to mention, these are a lot harder to get into. Got to do a lot more kind of research and figure out where I'm going to go, so the LP just isn't me trying to figure out where I'm going. We tried fighting this guy several videos ago, and I decided I'm going to come back here. I'm probably not powerful enough to beat him by myself, but I bet you if I use... let's see, F6 is safe. Okay. If I use a magic box, it might be a different story. My question is, why wouldn't this be open? I thought we opened this already. Maybe I didn't sacrifice the gold yet. The door should be open. Either that or I sacrificed it and I fucked myself. Yeah, I know we used all the statues that gave us the tribute points. There's also this area up here. Let's go up here as well. See, we got everything nice and neat. I was getting my ass handed to me up here as well. Maybe I can pull these guys back. If we can get one of these to come at a time, it won't be so bad. Trying to figure out what the fuck you think you're doing. You got feared and now you're gonna run up there into the other ones? Got you, bitch. That is a weird place for me to have my... quick key. There's the other one. Jesus, these guys are powerful as balls, man. If I can get away with just buying potions, though, and not wasting a magic box, it's totally worth it. Alright, alright, alright. Let me save here. I'm not... And when I was playing Dragon Age, I had the highlight everything button was inserted for me. I play left-handed, so... It's much easier for me to have it that way. I'm not sure what I have it on right now. Run walk, show items on ground, alt. Well, it's only working with the other alt key. And I changed this how? I don't? You can't remap the fucking keys? Is that basically what you're saying? Well, holy fucking donkey dick. And Darian's Bane. It's a unique weapon here. Will burn the amount of mana equal to plus 60% of damage inflicted. So good against mages. Ghosted like the lightning bolt you in the penis. Good against demons. 11 to 21 damage though, which isn't that great. Alright guys, go smash open that chest for me. Of course it's locked. No! You guys are so fucking stupid. Attack the fucking chest. That's not fucking up my club at all, actually. I thought it would. You aren't helping very much, dude. Holy shit! God, that released a ghost, too. Maybe I should take the brunt of the damage, so you guys sit over here. Gotta get ready to super fast heal on this shit. Use his fucking axe on him. Well, he's undead though, so let's see how this works. Maybe I can drain this dude. Of course, for all I know, he has innate ability to cast the shit. Seems like his normal attack is lightning. He's just dishing it out. Alright, well, fuck it. Right there. Got something done in 9 minutes. Whatever happens the rest of the video doesn't matter. Probably will stick to this club when I fight the big boss here. Which I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to throw a magic box on the motherfucker. I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 of them. Well, we're going to need to drop 2,000 gold here. It's alright, we're at 68,000, so I won't go crying to mama about it. That's walk. Why would you want to walk this entire game? You gotta be out of your fucking mind. Hang on, bud. Alright, Arindaru, the strings that Idomore Shindaka Saefer Mothumeas. I won't allow such a hellish monstrosity to walk the face of the earth. Die, unclean spirit. Get him, Ghost! I forgot he called in backup. Holy shit, he's calling in all kinds of backup. He feared my fucking ghost! Oh my god! What the fuck? That is fucking ridiculous! Huh. I don't know how many do that. I might want to leave a ghost at the door. And take this guy myself. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to... If I just don't even bring the dog, that might be a better idea. Let's do it that way. Of course, now he's going to follow me down here. Oh, might the guy just die instantly over there? Well, that ain't gonna work. They must come out of these statues. You guys are a pain in my dick. What if they come from there, too? Seems a little cheap to be summoning all that shit. Unless this is like the in-game guy. I don't know, I'm gonna give him one more shot here. If not, we'll be coming back at the end. I'm trying to finish this because it opens up other questicles. This is a little fucking ridiculous. Save under a different spot, maybe. Where are all the fucking ghosts? Maybe I killed him fast enough? Oh, they're down here. wish this genie would follow me around more. This might take the whole video just clearing this fucking thing. Of course, if I can get one way cleared, I really don't care about the other way. I'm just trying to get out of here with this book. But yeah, apparently they spawn out of these statues here. Back to me, genie. There you go. There you go. Wander out there. Wander out there, Mr. Genie. Walked right into that and saved. Oh fuck, they beat my genie. That's bad. I just kind of let my guy die there. So we just found out the genie's not invincible. I do have Faldarian's spellbook finally. I'm gonna use all my fucking potions just to go get this fucking book. Holy shit. My guys are probably too far to come help me. So Ronstock's got to do this on his own. But a good experience. I got my money's worth on that genie. Alright. Level 33. Not too smart right now. I'm insane, so. I feel like I should just keep pumping up melee. The higher this mastery level is, the higher the chance to hit is. Damage caused by characters increased as well. I can't remember. I was doing some smithing and shit trying to make my smithing better. I'm gonna fuck with it later. I still would like to be able to repair shit like this. But then again, let's see, master. Let's see, I need to be at some master smithing. So level 40. Yeah, I can't even get there. And I'm at journeyman. So save. Character. Pump that up. This shit's all perfect condition, so it can't be repaired, so... Yeah, I don't know. I might as well wait until I can go to master level to even fuck with it, to be honest. Probably isn't worth doing now that I think about it. Just gonna have to bite the bullet on the gold. Alright, let's get this book back to the witch. I'm trying to get this fucking book forever. Oh wait, goddamn chest up here. Probably be some ghost in here that pop out. Let's find out. You got a click attack on the force attack, whereas you can just click once on an enemy and he'll auto attack. That's why you hear my mouse going ballistic. This chest is resilient, to say the least. This is trapped, obviously. Yep, there he is. It's only one, I'll take him. Going back to town either way to turn in the book, so I'll just grab some more potions and shit. What's this? Holy shit! All kinds of magic stuff. And a magic box to replace the one we used. Fantastic. I used up a bad potion of stamina on accident. The ancient book is a magical grimoire of Elnian noble Darlian. The Elnians were famous for their magical abilities, and especially their dukes were their aristocracy, the clergy, and the wizards at the same time. The way the Elnian dukes were learning the spells was remarkable. They had to invent them themselves because the individual grimoires were non-transferable under the penalty of death, and they belonged exclusively to their owners. We can say that every Elnian, yeah, had a different grimoire and used different range of spells. Interesting. Alright, just identified 12 fucking items. Let's see what we got. That's some bullshit. Non-magical skills +1. Oh, if only that was non-magical. Range combat shield using sturdiness ring. Well, yeah, about that. I kind of got a lot of badass shit, so it's going to be hard to replace a lot of this. My belt's +1 to non-magical. These rings are both uniques. I mean, everything I got's pretty badass. This helmet I'd give up, but I'm getting extra XP off it, so I'm not completely against it. Same with this belt. Plus, it gives me experience and non-magical skills +1. I don't know. I guess it's just about finding better weapons. I mean, if we find better armor, I'd be kind of surprised at this point. My gloves, there we go. My gloves could definitely use some replacing. There we go. We're going to replace my gloves for once. These are worth 23 gold, and all they do is add stamina restoration, which you can see does not help at all. And this at least give me +2 to hit and fear immunity. I'll take that over stamina fucking regeneration any day. But still, we could use a really hot-ass pair of gloves. Alright, guys. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. I'm all kinds of beat up. -45 intelligence penalty. Holy shit nuggets. Oh, they did put fears at each statue. Those motherfuckers. They're gonna make it a pain in the dick hole to get out. I mean, they're experienced, so it's stupid not for me not to fight them. Take one out real quick. I can fix my helmet, ha ha ha. Diablos, what are you doing in the way? Shit. I mean, 141 experience is okay, but considering I need like 10,000 to level up, barely fucking worth the amount of effort I put into it. Still get free healing off of that. I guess I could have used that, but it doesn't really matter. Holy shit! Yeah, they just plagued the dungeon in them. I might just try to get the fuck out of here. These guys are pretty badass, and I'm really running low on potions. Ah, fuck! I thought I healed the dog. God damn it. Fear the dog. Stay the fuck away. Diablos is great when there's not super strong enemy. He's great for tanking, just to keep, there's 5 or 6 creatures off me. He's good for keeping a couple off me while I deal with what's in front of me. No biggie, we got this. I keep hitting spacebar to pause, which is fucking hilarious. From all that Dragon Age. Okay, we'll sell these. Why not? I'll sell some arrows, they're worth something. Try to alleviate all the cost I incur. See, Diablos, he can face off with this hooded Skeletor motherfucker. Because it's a normal fucking enemy. Poor cave bat. He never had a fucking chance. This is a lot how the Might and Magic videos are going and have gone, is you're pretty much lucky if we get one thing done. I don't mind it as a game player, but as an LPer, you have to keep in mind that you have, you know, I don't know, however many people watch my videos nowadays, 100 maybe, but you want to keep it engaging. I'll leave the gold there, you know, might be someone else might need it or some shit. You never know. Okay, so my club actually lasted that time, which is crazy. Durability still at 34. We're gonna hit the blacksmith here and sell some shit. Shouldn't take me too long. That's gone. Old gloves are gone. Throwing knives I don't fuck with, neither do I fuck with arrows. I already know that spell, and will not be able to get that spell ever. It's not better in my ring. Do I have some diamonds? Yeah, I got a couple. I think I'll keep that third one just in case. Got some pearls. I think I kept a black and a white pearl. Just waiting for there to be a quest. You need 3 black pearls and 3 diamonds. Oh, you don't have them. Sorry, you fucking blow. Definitely keeping that axe. Anything versus something I'm keeping. Orc Bane fucks up humans. This fucks up demons. More human fucking up. Undead fucking up. And demon fucking up. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Okay, alright. What kind of gloves you got? Anything good? +2? Give me a fucking break. Give me +20. +14 chance to hit. -14 armor class. Suicidal gloves with oh, that's fucking nice. Selling cursed gloves, dude? Really? Kind of some prick shit. I should be able to fix everything else. That wasn't too bad of a repair bill. I can live with that. I just made a sizable amount of money as well. Up to 82,000. That's a noisy cock. He's gonna be feared forever? No, we can't have that. Shine bright like a diamond. Backup weapon stash. I gotta figure out how to get rid of this fear. Doesn't have a timer on it. Okay, this guy wants the Chalice of Metamorphosis. Fuck, I'm gonna buy that. Why not? $4,000. It's worth it. There goes all my hard-earned money. Fuck, we got 2 pearls. We could sell that one. Ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Keep their motherfucking heads ringing. Who's that sexy little witch? I have the spellbook you asked for, good woman. Here it is. 1,250 experience, thank you.
Heavens! Isn't this my sight playing tricks on me? It really looks like the Alien and Minion spellbook. And here's the name Fardalion. You did it, knight! Can you even imagine the knowledge I'll be able to gain from that spellbook? It can't be compared to anything I've studied so far. Thank you again.
I'm glad you're pleased. Now in exchange, I would like to know if you could translate the scroll I told you about.
Oh, yes, of course. I must hold my end of the bargain. Show me the scroll. I'll take a look at it. Though I must warn you, knight. Once translated, that should be no going back. Do you really want to know what's this message?
Of course. I wouldn't be bothering you otherwise.
Well then, show me the cursed scroll.
Here it is.
Oh, Lord Almighty! My worries came true. I won't escape my punishment. The writing on the scroll is forbidden, diabolic script, the writing of the Dark Prophets.
Are you sure?
What? Yes, I am. When I was young, I succumbed to the temptation and deciphered the writing with the help of several scrolls, which was supposedly word-for-word partial transcript of the work of one of the Dark Prophets. Although I have not seen the writing since, that image was burned deep into my mind, as if with a branding iron.
So you can decipher the scroll, right?
Yes, Knight, I can do it, but there's no going back. Bad omens came true, and we must bear the burden of our destiny, as the first prophet bore his cross. Give me a moment to look through the text. I'll make you a verbatim translation.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, Knight. I'm not doing you a favor. On the contrary, I'm paving your way to the depths of the cursed abyss. Here's the translation of the scroll. Now leave me alone, please. Go and know that betrayal, death, and eternal damnation follow in your footsteps.
Thank you. It's what I've always wanted. Could you heal the fuck out of me, too? I don't know if cure will fix fear. I don't want to drop on the floor, Dingleberry. I'm trying to cast it on myself, dude. Not the fucking dog. Oh, that's cursed. What the fuck am I doing? I thought that was cure. I crucify you next. Cure disease. Purge, maybe. Purge it? Yes. Even though mine is very weak. There we go, that worked! Holy shit! It's not a total loss. I can cure fear. So now... I guess we need to take a look at... Strange human skin parchment. The strange scroll was found among the personal belongings of the executed judge. Valerian. The skin of the parchment is most likely human. Just the fact alone would be disturbing enough, but the mysterious script of the parchment is even scarier. If the text were deciphered, it could help me understand why it was so cunningly hidden and why Judge Valerian committed all these terrible crimes. It reads, At Night of the Damned Balduin, 9 years after the night without wood. The 4 messages intact with seals. For the men in red robes, for the traitors of Umbria, to the land of no man where no stakes burned. Each 21 years after the damned Balduin, 9 successive followers, that is the plan. In the crypt of pagans who saw the light, the last will meet and then go in 3 directions. Into the shadow of the dragon, the first will step. The second shall go where the Denhilitians used to dance, and the third must find Satan's maw. The prison will be opened, and vengeance will come. Alright, alright, alright. Put that in our questicle items. You, sir, are coming with me. Now, we can still condemn a couple people in the church. However, I'm trying to do everything in the correct order, which might take some testing. Let's show him the parchment, though.
Welcome, my son. Have you managed to get the translation of that mysterious scroll already?
Yes, Monsignor, here it is. But its contents doesn't make much sense to me.
Let me see. Well, at first sight, it really doesn't make much sense. Night without wood, traitors from Umbria, shadow of the dragon. But if it's interpreted correctly, oh goodness, it's starting to make sense.
Very well. I'm all ears.
What do you know about the cult of the Children of the New Order, my son?
Not much, Monsignor. I expected to learn something from you.
Oh yes, naturally. Now then, the cult was first mentioned in the Empire in the year 965, so it was more than 2.5 centuries ago. At that time, the first members of the cult of Children of the New Order were uncovered in course of inquisitorial trials with all sorts of demonics. But, by all accounts, the cult had existed long before, and it was discovered only in the grim years of the end of the 100 Years' War.
Well?
The legend has it that in the year 965, the Dark Prophet Lucius foretold the end of the gods' earthly kingdom and the advent of the Dark Prince, the bloody angel of revenge, who should sit upon the throne of heaven instead of God himself. The prophecy was based on the wording of the Holy Scriptures, same as many other similar predictions. Concretely, of the revelations of St. Ezekiel, Apocalypse.
Whoa!
Lucius said, the world would end, and from its ruin a new world order would rise, whose children would rule the world. And that's why the cult is named such a way. I should note that the investigation led by the Papal Inquisition led to a shocking discovery. Quite a number of mighty persons from the highest circles of imperial society were members of the cult, and the cult alone had at its disposal immense wealth. And in that way it differed very much from the other demoniac groups of that age.
Really appalling. How did it end?
The Papal Inquisition managed to get confessions of the several high-ranking members of the cult from the province of Umbria, who renounced their delusions and gave the Inquisitions enough convincing evidence. That allowed the Inquisition to convict all several hundred members of the cult, including Lucius, during a monster court proceeding in the year 1021, and to burn them all in a single night. And that was the end. No historical sources have mentioned the cult since, and it's believed it was completely wiped out.
And what does the scroll say?
Well, let's interpret it. At the night of the damned Balduin, 9 years after the night without wood. The night without wood surely means the night when Lucius and his followers were executed in Bonorum. Historical sources say the members of the cult were so numerous that the Inquisition soon ran out of wood, and it was necessary to start lumbering the orchards of Bonorium. To all appearance, someone was to meet 9 years after that event, at the night of St. Balduin, which is the most damned feast of all worshippers of the Dark Prince.
Great. But who was to meet whom, and why?
The following lines of the text say, the full message intact with seals, for men in red robes, for the traitors of Umbria. It's evident those traitors who denunciated the cult in exchange for their immunity were to meet. They were for and all came from the province of Umbria. Although they weren't punished, they were to wear red clothing of heretics, with the scroll mentions. It makes sense, doesn't it?
Not much. Why would those members of the cult, who were the cause of its fall, meet?
Good question. I'm starting to suspect the reality is not such as it was believed to be. What if the destruction of the cult was planned ahead? What if Lucius and the others sacrificed themselves to allow the continuing existence of the cult? After all, as I've already said, the cult of the Children of the New Order was very powerful. Its members included members of the royal family and archiepiscopal cathedra, and it has great wealth with its disposal.
Well?
I can't believe they would let themselves be caught and executed without a trace of resistance. It would make sense if those who denounced the cult of the Inquisition did so according to plan, or so ensured the cult would continue to exist through 4 alleged traitors of Umbria.
Let's say you're right. Why should they meet exactly after 9 years?
9 is the magic number for the demoniacs. Moreover, it's a sufficiently long time for the excitement caused by the cult to calm down, and for the traitors of Umbria to shake off any suspicion, don't you think? They'll probably stayed in the safety of some monastery those 9 years, waiting for their time to come. After 9 years, they met at a prearranged place, and each of them took one of the sealed scrolls that were prepared there.
And one of these scrolls is now in our hands.
It's likely so. Every one of the 4 members who stayed alive became a continuator of the cult and guarded its secrets. It's planned that the scroll mentions that some of the historians have believed to exist.
Plan? What plan?
If Lucius... Several historical sources say Lucius had a certain plan that should have led to what he foretold, to that end of the world, in a certain sequence of events. And according to the scroll found on Judge Valerian, it seems it is really so.
If Lucius had a plan to destroy God's earthly realm, why didn't he execute it himself? Why would he rather let himself and most of his followers be burned and secretly pass his plan on to just a few of his followers?
I have no idea, my son, but there had to be some intention to it. Maybe Lucius found Papal Inquisition was on the track and decided to postpone the plan in order not to endanger the realization. Or he was aware it was impossible to execute the plan offhand, and that it needed time, and because of it, what he did, played a show for the whole world and let himself and other sectarians to be burned, so that the cult disappeared from the world and from the sight of people without ceasing to exist.
All right, let's suppose it happened as you said. But when was the plan to be executed and where?
Well, that's a good question. Let's see what our scroll says next. To the land and no man was no stakes burned, each 21 years after the damned Balduin. 9 successive followers. Lucius probably planned for the 4 traitors to leave the Empire to evade possible detention. In those years, stakes with heretics burned almost all over the world, but here in Uthurst, it was relatively quiet.
So it means the last members of the cult left our realm.
It's likely. As I think about it now, it's very clever of Lucius. He hid the last members of the cult in places where no one would seek them.
But what were they to do here?
I'd say to wait. The scroll reads each 21 years after the damned Balduin. 9 successive followers. I would interpret it in such a way that each of the 4 Lucius successors was to find one successor of his own during 21 years during his lifetime. And to that successor, he was to hand over the scroll and the secret tradition of the cult.
And the successors was to be 9.
Exactly. Lucius' trial was in the year 1021, and the 4 followers were to pick up a copy of the plan 9 years later, in the year 1030. All in all, they had 9 followers, and each of them had a scroll for 21 years. That's 189 years total. If we were to add up 1030 and 189, we find the plan should be realized in the year 1219.
My God. In that year, the Star of Doom appeared in the sky.
Exactly. And in the next 3 years, 3 scourges of gods struck the realm. It can't be just coincidence. What does the plan say next?
In the crypt of pagans who saw the light, they will meet, and then go in 3 directions.
That means the last of the followers were to meet again after centuries of separation, and it was to happen in the crypt of the pagans who saw the light. That must mean the Paleotians. It was a religious group of heretical pagans who, in the era of the pagan realm of Ereborn, propagated the faith in demonical creatures and denied in the pantheon. They were exterminated during the reign of the Emperor Hadrimon. During the 100 Years' War, they became the example of the many cults of demoniacs. They reassumed the teachings of the Paleotians. In fact, the teachings are very similar to the teachings concerning hell of our true faith. That means Lucius knew a secret place here in the realm where the Paleotians met, and selected it as the place where the last followers of the cult would meet.
And from that place, they were to go in 3 directions. The scroll reads into the shadow of a dragon. The first will step. The second shall go into the Den Halatians, used to dance, and the third must find Satan's maw.
Exactly. Didn't you say the alleged invocation of the fallen angel Arathamon happened near the place named the Dragon Rock?
Yeah, that's right. That could be it.
And the second follower of the cult was to go to where the Den Halatians used to dance. The Den Halatians were the cult wishing to transform the Holy Mother Church into their own image. Members of the cult were high church dignitarians living in the luxury of prosperity and maintained that the church is predestined to rule God's earthly kingdom. I'd say that although they were condemned as cultists, the present image of the church is very similar to theirs.
So it means their former temple is somewhere in this realm.
That seems so, and I'd say somewhere near Glatzburg, because in the 5th century, the center of the Den Halatians was right here.
Great. And where does the third cultist go?
The third must find Satan's maw. That had to be the place with such a name. I'll try to search the chronicles, maybe I can find something there. Nevertheless, it's clear the cult really met in the year 1219, and Judge Valerian was one of the 4 last followers of Dark Lucis, because he found out the shadow of the dragon strictly according to the plan.
What are they up to?
That we may learn from the last words of the scroll. The prison will be opened and vengeance will come. It seems those three are to do something at these three places that will set free a prisoner.
But Lucius lived more than 2.5 centuries ago. He couldn't know he'd be imprisoned at the present time.
Really? On the contrary, I think Lucius knew it very well, and he even had to devise a way how to free the prisoner.
And who do you think that is, Monsignor?
The bloody angel of revenge, my son. The dark prince of hell. Satan.
What? You think Lucius knew how to free Satan from his millennium-long prison the revelations of Saint Ezekiel speak about? I don't know if it's Ezekiel or Ezekiel, but forgive me. Looks like Ezekiel. It looks like both to me.
Let's see. The texts have convinced me of it, my son. I wouldn't believe someone would try to do it, but if it's in the plane of the cult of the children of the New Order, we have no reason, no doubt. Then I believe it.
So what we have here is a cult long dead that's trying to destroy the world by releasing Satan. The fuck are we gonna do about that?
I have an idea, but I don't want to speak about it here. Too many ears. We've already attracted too much attention, and as I personally found out recently, enemies can lurk anywhere. I don't know if you've heard about it, but a girl tried to kill me not long ago. The Grand Duke's servant girl, Francesca Calvarde. I was her confessor, and she ran amok at me during a confession, like a wild fucking animal. Oh wait, I can't say that in here, it's church. It was doubtless she was possessed by the unclean spirit. Up to when I hadn't believed our realm was endangered as gravely as I was warned.
Warned? By whom?
In the early spring, 2 men visited me. Both of them took great pains to keep their identity secret. They warned me some secret group was established within the realm and probably intrigues against His Majesty King Edward. The men said about it themselves that they are loyal protectors of the realm and invited me to join them. I refused because that's not my cup of tea. But I promised I'd search for members of the secret heretical society.
Your meeting with those protectors of the realm is very similar to a certain meeting of mine. I too was sought out by 2 men in spring. They beseeched me to depart to Hillbrant in the name of God's justice, and investigate crimes that were perpetrated there.
Then it really can't be coincidence that our paths have crossed, my son. Frankly, at first I didn't believe that, but the attempt of that mad girl to murder me seemed to me a very strange coincidence, and now that I know the plan of the cult of the Children of the New Order, I'm convinced the realm is really in grave danger. And it's danger not only for the reign of His Majesty, but also for the faith and for the Holy Mother Church.
So what shall we do?
I'd rather not speak about it here. Come to the Grand Duke's gazebo outside the city. They'll be able to speak undisturbed, and take care that nobody follows you there, my son. All lives are in danger from now on.
All right, Monsignor. Farewell. All right. Got some fucking dialogue going on there. Let's still talk to that guy and convict some people, but we're about to wrap it up here. I'm assuming we're going to run into a lot of dialogue in the next video, so we're going to burn out the last minute here. Let's talk to this douche nozzle. This is one of the guys we can turn in. Not giving us any quest talk, though. We're almost down to, well, we're down to almost one page of quest. We still have to concentrate the temple in the ruins of the pagan town of Galabornium. We went there before and got owned as soon as we walked in, so trying to hold out. This Jeanette Christian Burkwell strange quest, we can turn in either one of these. Who knows, though? She could be lying, he could be lying. Destroy the cursed Duke Istoran de Brago, who has risen from his grave with the intent of taking revenge. And Edgar von Huth. So we can go to the cemetery as well. We got a couple things to do in the next video, which is fantastic. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. And welcome back to the Inquisitor. Slaying of Inquisitor, I should say. We're going to pump this out as fast as possible. So stay tuned for more of this.
Soon to go.